Good morning, students. I found that many of you are having doubt in the question number second of the D question second. The distance between two stations A and B is 310 km. Two motorcyclists start simultaneously from A and B in opposite directions, and the distance between them after 4 hours is 30 km. If the speed of one motorcyclist is less than that of the other by 10 km per hour, find the speed of each motorcyclist. So let's understand the question first. There are two stations A and B, and the distance between them is 310. There are two motorcyclists who are starting from A and B. One is starting from A and other is starting from B. In opposite direction they are starting. And the distance between them after 4 hours. So they have started and they have traveled the distance till 4 hours. After 4 hours the distance is 30 kilometers, which is in between them. So if the speed of one motorcyclist is less, एक की स्पीड कम है दूसरे से कितनी 10 किलोमीटर पर आवर, वी हैव टू फाइंड द स्पीड ऑफ ईच मोटर साइकिलिस्ट. विल सी दिस क्वेश्चन. You can see there are two stations A and B, and the distance between them that is given is 310 kilometers. This is the distance between these two stations. Now two motorcyclists, they are starting simultaneously. One is starting from A, other is starting from B, and they both are moving in the opposite direction. So let's see what the relation of the speed is given. The speed of one motorcyclist is less than of the other by 10. So let's say the speed of the motorcyclist who is starting from A is x kilometer per hour. Then according to question, what would be the speed the one who is starting from B? It would be x minus 10 kilometer per hour. Yes, they have also given that after 4 hours the distance between them is 30 kilometers. So let's calculate exactly what would be the distance after. Distance A covered in 4 hours. What is the formula for distance? Speed into time. Time is how much? 4 hours for both. Because right now we are talking that how much distance they have covered in 4 hours. So distance A covered in 4 hours, speed of A, that is x, and time 4. So it covered 4x. Similarly, distance B covered, speed into time. Speed is x minus 10, time is 4 hours. So these are the speed. Now according to the question, what is left? Total distance is 310. After covering this much distance, they are left only with 30. For example, इन्हें यहाँ से यहाँ तक आने में 4 आवर्स में कितना कवर कर लिया? 4x. B ने कितना कवर कर लिया? x minus 10 into 4. ये कितना बचा है? जो बचा हुआ है डिस्टेंस 30. So if I subtract from total distance the sum of these two distance, I'll get 30. What is left? 310 minus 4x minus x minus 10 into 4 is equals to 30. So according to the question, if I subtract these both distances from total distance, so they are left with only 30 kilometer is left between them. Now we will solve it. Minus 4x, this minus will become plus 40 is equals to 30. Minus 8x, will collect all the numeral to the other side. 30 minus 40 minus 10. It will come out to be minus 10 and minus 310, minus 320 and minus 8x. So x would come out to be minus 320 upon minus 8. It is 40. So speed of A was x, that is 40 kilometer per hour, and speed of B was 10 less than So it is 30 km/h. I hope you all have understood this question and your doubt is also clear. Question number 1 of this section is same as I have made one video also on that. Your example. Thank you. Students, moving to the next question of HOTS, question number 4. Magic square. Many of you had doubt in this. So here we are having a magic square of 4 cross 4. So that is, it is 4 by 4. There are 4 rows and 4 columns. Let's understand what is a magic square. A magic square is one in which the sum of each row is equal to sum of each column is equal to sum of each diagonal. So we will apply this property and we'll find the blanks in this. Let's say we'll start from this side. Let me assume it x1. So now if I see this corner one, this corner square. Now this is a square of 2 cross 2. So I'll solve this x1 from this. So the property sum of each diagonal is also equal, sum of each column is also equal. So I'll apply sum of each diagonal. You can apply any of it, not an issue. So if I say each diagonal means this sum should be equal. So it would be, if I say x1 plus 98 is equals to, this diagonal if we are talking about, so it would be x1 plus 140. x1 plus 140 is equals to 77 plus 98. So x1 is coming out to be 77 plus 98 minus 140. When we will solve it, the value would come out to be 35. So this is the value of this x1, or you can write simply here, then you can erase it and you can write it 35. Now similarly, if this is x2, so now I'll take this small square and I'll calculate the value of x2. x2 diagonal, sum of diagonal, so x2 plus 112 is equals to 49 plus 126. So x2 is equals to 49 plus 126 minus 112 is equals to, you can calculate it, so it is coming out to be 63. So value of x2 is 63. Here you can write 63. Now we are having here complete 2 columns are completed. So if I want to find any other number, let's see. Suppose I want to find this number now or this number, let it say x3. So the sum of this row should be equal to the sum of this column. Yes, the sum is coming out to be 350. So what I can do, x3 is equals to 350 minus 42 minus 140 minus 77. Why this is? Because sum of each row is equal to sum of each column. So we will solve it. 350 minus 42 minus 140 minus 77. This will give us 91. So our x3 is coming out to be 91. Then if I say x4, any of the number I can take x4. Let's say this is x4. So again, this whole row sum should be 350. So how I can say x4 is equals to 350 minus 13398 minus 35. So it is 350 minus 133 minus 98 minus 35. It is coming out to be 84. You be very careful in solving it, taking the values and writing it directly into the square. Then the next we can see, let's say two values are left. This is x5, let's say, and this is x6. So again, if this is x5, so x5 I can find 3